Hello students, this is your IT class. It's a unit number 4. Name of the unit is Electronic Spreadsheet. Introduction. Excel is a spreadsheet program. A spreadsheet program consists of data and information organized in the form of rows and columns. Spreadsheet is used for a variety of tasks such as to arrange the data in tabular form. Next one is to perform different mathematical operations on the stored data. Next is to maintain and analyze the data. Next is to create MIS. MIS means Management Information System Records. Next is to generate graphs, pictorial representation of data. Next one is to perform financial calculations. Next is to manage inventory, etc. Nowadays, different spreadsheet software are available like Cal, Excel, Lotus 123, etc. Now, resources requirement, hardware, hardware, a computer system, and software. Microsoft Excel 2010 must be installed on your computer. Next is starting a spreadsheet. Double click on a shortcut icon of Excel on the desktop or click the Start All Programs, Microsoft Office, Microsoft Excel 2010. Next is parts or components of a spreadsheet. First part is title bar. The title bar is present at the top of the window. It displays the current file name. On the right hand side, it contains three buttons: minimize, maximize or restore, and close button. Next is quick access toolbar. The quick access toolbar is a customizable toolbar. It is located on the left of the title bar. Next is tabs. By default, Excel provides 8 tabs present below the title bar. Next one is ribbon. A ribbon contains different commands which are arranged in groups. Fifth one is rows. The horizontal strips of the spreadsheet are called rows. Sixth is columns. The vertical strips of the spreadsheet are called columns. This is called the column header. Next, seventh is cell. The point where a row and a column intersect is called a cell. Eighth one is active cell. A cell with a dark boundary is known as an active cell. Ninth is cell reference. A cell reference consists of a column letter followed by a row number. For example, B2, A13, A12. B2 means column is B and row is second. Next is a range of cells. Point component number 10. A range of cells. A group of adjacent cells is called a range of cells. It looks like a square or a rectangle on the worksheet. For example, A2 colon C15. It's a range of cell. Next one is 11th point. 11th component is formula bar. If you click on a cell that already has a formula, then it will be displayed in the formula bar. Next one, 12th is name box. The name box is located before the formula bar and lists the location of an active cell. 13 is workbook. A worksheet is a grid of rows and columns. In Excel, a workbook contains by default 3 worksheets named as sheet 1, sheet 2 and sheet 3. Next is 15th component is sheet tabs. The sheet currently being used is called as an active sheet. Next, 16th is scroll bar. There are two types of scroll bars, horizontal and vertical. Next is opening, saving and closing a spreadsheet. Excel opens with a workbook that contains 3 worksheets. Now, to open a spreadsheet, options are File, new blank workbook and create, or you can press Ctrl plus N. N stands for new spreadsheet. Next is entering the data in worksheet or cells. In a workbook, sheet 1 is active by default. To type in the data in the selected worksheet, first locate the cell in which data is to be entered and type in whatever text, number or formula you want. Press the enter key or tab key to complete the entry and escape key to cancel it. Now you can insert a new worksheet in a workbook by selecting the insert worksheet button or by pressing shift plus 11. Next one is correcting mistakes. If you have done mistakes somewhere while typing, then you can correct your entry by using any one of the points. Select the cell which contains wrong entry and press delete key. Type in new entry and press enter key to complete it, or double click the cell or press F2 to open the cell in the edit mode. Erase the wrong entry using the backspace or delete key. Type in new entry and press enter key to complete it. Next is saving a workbook or worksheet. To save a workbook or worksheet, follow the steps. Step 1 is click the file, save or press Ctrl plus S. The save as dialog box appears. Next step is enter the name for the workbook in the file name text box. Next step is click the save button. Next is Excel adds an extension .xlx for the file you save. Next one is opening an existing or saved workbook. You may open an existing or saved workbook when you need to view or do some modification in it. Step 1 is click the file, open or press Ctrl plus O. Next step is click the open button. The file opens up and you will be able to make changes in it. After making the changes in an existing or saved file, you must save it to keep the changes done by you. This can be done by using either save button or save as option of the file tab. There is a difference between save and save as option. In save option, this updates the existing file, that is saves the changes in the same file. If the file is new, not saved ever, then it asks you to give a new name for the file while saving. Whereas save as option, this creates a new copy to update your changes and keeps the previous one as it is. Next is closing a workbook. A workbook can be closed by clicking File and Close. The Excel application is closed after either clicking the File, Exit or Close button. I hope you clear this lecture.